Hey guys, I just got inspired to do a video. This is a A5 planner that I made myself the other day before yesterday actually. It took me about, I'd say 8+ hours. I found a purse by LL Bean. It was this beautiful leather, very simple, so there was a lot of leather. Not any hardware. It was a super simple bag, and I carried it a couple times, and I told my daughter that when I got bored carrying it, I was going to turn it into a planner. I got to looking on the buy, sell, and trade platforms and stuff like Mercari and eBay and Poshmark, and I started wanting and coveted these Planner Perfect folios for A5. Okay, I'm usually a personal size. I've had a Hobonichi Weeks before, but then I discovered an A5 planner that was going to be outdated after June, so I redated it. I got it at our local Office Max for like $2 and something, and I just really, it's about the cover. I really wanted a good leather cover, and it's not so much about what's inside. Although I have ordered a Stylogy, a cover, and some adhesive pockets. But I'm not a pro, obviously, and I don't make planners to sell. This is actually about my 5th attempt. Never won this big before. So instead of spending upward of $150, $200 on a planner that was already made, I invested my blood, sweat, and tears, literally blood. I poked myself a couple times. My oldest son had gotten me a leather working kit for Christmas, and oh my goodness, it made my work so much easier. I had everything I needed. I do not own a machine. I do not know how to sew on a sewing machine, but I am obsessed with a saddle stitch, and I will explain that. The reason I like the saddle stitch that's hand stitched so much is because if you buy something that is stitched on a machine and it starts to unravel, the whole thing will just come undone. But if you hand stitch a saddle stitch, there is a knot on every stitch. So it's waxed thread, so if you get a loose thread, you can burn it and melt it and stop it from going any further, but the knot in each stitch will also keep it from going any further, so it's very secure. It is definitely not perfect. Like I said, this is my 5th planner. My stitches do get better with each one that I do. I even made a reinforced spine since it does have bigger books in it to support the weight. My daughter-in-law gave me this little charm to put on the band, and she got me this in fall, and she makes keychains, and she had this, and I love olive color, and we thought it looked really cute together, so I wanted to doll her up a bit. But we'll go inside and I'll show you what I've done. Like I said, I'm not a professional, so, you know, show me some grace. I'm going to get an adhesive pocket and put here. I would have made a pocket, but I didn't have enough leather. So I put that little sticker there just because I thought it was cute. I made this out of some cardstock and I laminated it. I had this from my standard size TN. This is a book that I got, Grace Upon Grace, that I'm using for gratitude. I got it at Dollar Tree. Some mail and cards. This also from Dollar Tree. And this is my planner that I got. This is a magnet. I just stuck it here so I don't lose it for now. And I wasn't sure if I was leaving these strings in, so I left them long because I don't know if I'm going to switch colors or go with it. But this is the, well, I have a little notebook here. But I also, this is my husband. This is my planner that I got, that I use. It's a student type planner, so it's got weeklies in it. This does have a back pocket that I made. And I'm really proud of the reinforced spine that I did. It's a couple of inches wide, so it's a pretty good width. And I stitched that in, and then when I open it this way, you can see the spine. And I just went with the natural, I cut it, I measured it, I cut it to the size I wanted. I just went with this natural leather. I haven't conditioned it yet or anything, even in its form as a handbag, a purse. But yeah, this is what I've worked on, and I'm over the moon happy with it. It's really cute, and it feels good in the hand. And like I said, I did order an A5 Stylogy with a plastic cover and some adhesive pockets, which I'll put the bigger pocket here. But this pocket back here is just everything. It's big enough to use for a lot of stuff. And I'm just really over the moon for my A5 planner I made. I am my own worst critic, but honestly, progress over perfection, and my stitches are always improving. I don't claim for them to be perfect, but I am very proud of them. And yeah, my fingers are still cramping up, and my fingers will probably start peeling in a week or so, because this kind of thick leather is pretty hard to stitch and work on, but it's definitely my favorite kind of leather, the thick, full grain, structured leather. And it will get softer as it's been used. Even in its form as a handbag, it was very structured. You could tell it was brand new. It wasn't broken in. So I'm excited to see how she starts to patina and mark up and break in. I think it's going to be beautiful. And I definitely see myself using it a lot. I've been sick for most of the winter with a bunch of different things, one thing after the other, from influenza to COVID to pneumonia, and then some mystery respiratory thing. So I haven't made any videos for a very long time, but this inspired me to go ahead and share what I've done, and I hope y'all enjoy it. And maybe just don't be afraid to try it, you know. Like I said, I'm on a low spin, no spin journey. I've been doing this for quite a while. So, you know, I went ahead and ordered the Stylogy and the cover and the adhesive pockets, being that I saved a lot of money. The purse that I bought was actually about $5.91 at Goodwill. When I bought it, I just had it stored in my closet. I kept coveting these A5 full grain folios, and I really would not let myself even attempt to spend that amount of money on something that I really, you know, could use this without the leather folio. So it's a want, not a need. Yeah, I hope my husband knows what a good wife he has. I saved us about $150, upwards of $200 by making my own. And it is very special, and I do want to give credit to my husband. He also likes to hand stitch leather, and he's one that also was kind of pushing me to learn how to hand stitch leather. Said it would benefit me. I didn't really know what back then, but sometimes I would buy handbags and he would stitch them for me and try to show me how to do it and stuff. And once I got the hang of it, he was the first one to teach me, and then I started watching YouTube videos and trying to learn to critique my rhythm and my technique, because I don't have all of the fancy holders and stuff like that. I have to learn how to do it with my two hands. I'm very minimal about things. But yeah, it's definitely getting better. My husband is very proud of my stitching and my planners that I've made. So that makes me feel good. That's an accomplishment. But anyway, don't be afraid to try something new. The more you try, the better you get at it. And like I said, there's always room for improvement. But for just me, for something I wanted and to save that amount of money and still get something that I want in the type of leather that I wanted and the size, I'll take it. Very thankful, and thankful that God has made me well enough to finally feel like doing something. And I hope y'all stay well, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.